Welcome to another MSP 360 Tech Bites. Today we're talking about what should MSPs do when their referrals run dry, when their inbound leads no longer are coming in. It's really important to have a diverse lead generation strategy in place, one with many sources. So that way if one does run dry, there are often other sources of leads coming in here. Now, so today we want to give you a couple of strategies to help you generate new leads. The first one is cold call prospects. Now, the significance of cold calling is that you're able to reach people that don't even know you exist. So that's good. There's people that are never coming to you in the first place. So now you're reaching out to new customer bases. There are also people that maybe not even know that they need your services. Now, that normally would sound negative, but this is an opportunity to help them identify problems that they're having that need to be addressed and introduce them to your services and your business to help them solve those problems here. Make sure that you do a lot of research and preparation before calling. You understand the demographic you're calling, the type of business, the industry they're in, their needs, those sort of things. That helps just ensure that you're talking and speaking their language when speaking to someone for the very first time. And you should also establish monthly goals for your cold calling. Things like maybe a number of dials per day, a number of appointments set per month, whatever it is, so you can actually measure successes and demonstrate that you're improving. The second methodology is optimizing your website for SEO. The importance of SEO for lead gen is that this is going to become organic lead gen for you. Someone is literally typing in how to solve a particular problem, and if your page is optimized for that particular term, there's an opportunity there where they might come to your website, read about it, decide to do business with you. Let's take the simplest example. Someone who's in Chicago is trying to look for an IT service provider in Chicago, so they go ahead and Google and search Chicago IT service providers. And the idea is if you have a page that optimizes for that term, you're going to show up and they're going to naturally click on that. And they're not going to feel like they're being sold or marketed to because it's not an ad. They're clicking on a natural link for a search term that they themselves typed. And so the marketing defenses stay down. They're willing to read the page and potentially actually do business with you or at least get in contact with you. And be sure that you actually utilize relevant keywords for this. So you don't want to just use any old term. Find terms that are relevant to your business, things that people would be searching, and also make sure you integrate them naturally within the website. You don't want to keyword stuff, meaning take the example of the Chicago IT service provider and they're just taken to a page where that phrase is repeated 1,000 times. Is anyone going to do business with that company? Of course not. Make sure that it's something that's woven in that talks about the services that you do for the greater Chicago area, providing the service for any IT needs, those sort of things over and over again, those different same words over and again in different permutations. That's going to help increase your search engine optimization for that page and its rank on search engines like Google. The third one is posting on social media. You have platforms like X and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and TikTok. You can use all of those for marketing. Be sure that you are doing social media on sites where your customer is. You want to understand the demographic, and I'll give an example of just something as simple as the age demographic. Someone's a bit older is probably more likely on Facebook than they are on Instagram, but someone that's younger is probably on Instagram or Snapchat than they are on X. And so you have to kind of know the audience that you're trying to reach and make sure you're at the place where they are going to be located. Use tools like Hootsuite for automation. That way you can schedule all of your posts, let's say on a Sunday night or a Monday morning for the next week or 2 weeks or a month as the case would be. And be that way you can have to spend a lot of time doing the social media posts. Instead, it's fully automated. The fourth way is to launch email marketing campaigns. Now, the effectiveness of email marketing is you're going to be reaching out to people that have chosen to either do business with you or at least stay in contact and communication with you. And so that way, by sending out these email marketing campaigns, you're able to get their attention with really attention-grabbing subject lines that are pain-based, hopefully, are focused on services you can provide here. Keep the content concise, and then that way, you're able to grab their attention very easily and inform them very quickly that you're able to help solve their problem. The fifth way is using direct mail. Now, direct mail is a powerful, often unutilized tool. Most MSPs tend to deal with a lot of customers that still have bricks and mortar environments, so they have an address. Sending the mail is something that a lot of MSPs overlook, and so therefore it's a way of differentiating yourself and getting your message in front of a customer here. Maybe think about doing customer profiling and then actually creating personalized materials for them, maybe based on industry or size of organization or their specific kinds of needs, and then have a way to track effectiveness. Maybe it's a particular phone number for that campaign or a certain URL that you're pointing people to, but that way you can tell if someone is responding to that specific direct mailer. So in conclusion, we've got 5 different ways we've talked about today: cold calling, SEO, social media, email marketing, and direct mail. By implementing these strategies, you help improve your organization's lead generation and hopefully will help grow your MSP business. This has been another MSP 360 Tech Bites. Thanks for watching.